All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight, you are watching the Virtual to Reality.tv series. This is, we will pull it up for you, the V2R TV Dirtco Media House Sprint Car Series powered by Payday GG. It's going to be run a little bit different here tonight. They are going to run it via DSRL's format, so it's going to be a lot more racing for these guys, not as fast-paced like it is with the normal heat racing feature with iRacing. So again, it's going to be just a little bit different. We'll explain all that here in a little bit, but we do have just a little bit of time here, so let's go through all the sponsors real fast. Again, on the MaxSpeedTV side of things, we want to give a big shout out to SimSpeedShop.com, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, Virtual to Reality.tv, of course, Dirtco Media House. Thanks, big shout out to them, and Ohio IndyCar League. Those are all great sponsors here on the MaxSpeedTV side of things. And on the racing side of things, the title sponsor of this series, of course, is Dirtco Media House. Definitely a big shout out to them. And Payday GG for putting in a ton of time and money. They are putting the $250 purse up here, as these drivers aren't going to be getting onto the track. They're about to be stopping here in just a minute. There they are. So again, big shout out to Payday GG. They're the ones powering all of this. But we have just a few moments here, so we're going to step away real fast and get to a commercial here from one of our sponsors. So we'll be right back here in just about a minute.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further, and stop them in an instant. Who love tools and power. Guys who like to figure it out when no one else can. Who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
Alright, we are back here once again. We still have a few more minutes, so while we have just a moment here, we're going to see if we can't pull Joel Hamilton up into the booth with us. So again, just give us a minute for that, and we'll pull him up here. Joel, you got a copy? Well, we got you here in the booth real fast. I want to make sure I get it all right, but we're going to have a moment here while we're waiting for them to come out to do some hot laps. You want to tell us a little bit more
hey, can
about
you guys send the
early bird
for this TeamSpeak, the actual
with the midget series.
number? One of our
yeah. So what we're doing is the Northwest Focus Midget Series has put up $500 in an early bird bonus, and that's to entice early registration for next Wednesday. So drivers who register before tonight at midnight will qualify for that additional $500 for next Wednesday. The benefit of this is that if you pre-register and you're the top finisher of the pre-registers at say 4th or 5th, well, you're getting the most, because top 4 are going to get paid out of that $500. So it pays to register early.
That is definitely a big chunk of money. So it'd be interesting to see. I know we've got quite a few that have already registered. I was talking to Galen earlier. Tim Smith is registered, Austin Carr, Dave Flick, Anthony Lopresto. Some of those drivers, if not most of them, are already here tonight racing with us. So again, a lot of these drivers are rip-roaring and ready to come out here and sling some dirt with us tonight and getting ready for that midget series. So that's going to be an awesome series on Wednesday night, same time, just a different day, and I'm definitely looking forward to it here, as MaxSpeedTV will be covering all of that racing action as well.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. There's some really talented drivers on there. I think it'll be a good show. And every race is an audition. And I don't think these guys understand what Galen and Carla Stewart over at Northwest Focus Midgets are putting up. These are auditions. They're not just races. This is something completely different that's ever been done on iRacing before.
Yeah, it definitely is. It looks like we're just about ready here. So again, speaking of the Midget Series from Northwest Focus Midget Series, we're going to step away here for just a minute. And we actually have a promo ad for them, so we're going to step away and play that, and we'll be right back with your hot laps for the first about 6 drivers that are going to come out here for tonight. So hang tight with us, and we'll be right back in just a few seconds.
Running with the Northwest Focus Midgets has been a blast. You can't compare it to any other sport out there. It's not like any ball sport or anything like that. When you're going down the straightaway at 100+ miles an hour and you got a car that's 2 inches from you or less than a foot from you on the inside, and you both go in and throw it into the corner, you just have to trust that it's going to stick.
Alright, again, that was a little promo video from the Northwest Focus Midget Series. They're the ones going to be putting someone in a ride here on the Midget Series coming up on the 7th, starting this week, or this coming week. On the 7th, we'll be running that series, as it looks like our drivers are just about ready for hot laps here. We have Hayden Earwood, Maxime Langevin, Dalton Connor, Brett Wheeler out here. I'm not sure if those 4 drivers are going to be coming out for the first time or not. We have our ears in the pit here, so we will let you know everything that's going on. But again, we're just waiting for the cars to come out. So we do have just another moment here while they're getting set up. We're going to step away one more time to get another commercial in from one of our sponsors.
I have to tell you something incredible. Capital One has partnered with Hotels.com to give venture cardholders 10 miles on every dollar they spend at thousands of hotels. All you have to do is pay with this at Hotels.com/venture.
10 miles per dollar? That is incredible. I have the chills.
Because you're so excited.
Because ice is cold. And because of all those miles.
Obviously. What's in your wallet?
I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
Alright, and just getting the word, they're in a quick driver's meeting. Up next will be hot laps. Followed by that will be the heat racing. So hot laps, heat racing going to be coming up. Then we will move into the B main. There will be no C main here tonight, so just the B main. So it is going to be a action-packed night of racing. After or right before actually the B main, we'll have a trophy dash. Then we will move on to, so again, top 2 drivers going to be locked into that trophy dash and locked into the feature race here tonight. That's how all of that's going to work. They are just about ready here, as you see some action being moved in these cars. It looks like Tom Wimple's going to be coming out here as well in the number 35 machine. Again, action just moments away. And 4 laps is what they get for hot laps. So they are calling off now. So we're getting just ready to get this thing started. Yellow flag is waving.
Resolution number 1, binge more. Join the Uncarrier and get 4 unlimited lines for only $40 each. Whoa. Plus, Netflix for the whole family on us. So they get their shows.
Let's go, girl. You're gonna love this bit.
And you get yours. Watch however you want on your phone, tablet, or TV. for just $40 per line with no extra charges.
Let's rock this joint!
All on America's best unlimited network, T-Mobile.
All right, they are rolling off pit road here. So we are going to give you an idea of who's coming out. Again, this is Hot Laps coming out. And we have a lot of drivers. Craig Levan going to be coming out here. Looks like Hayden Airwood. We'll see if he comes out. He's not moving on pit road. Ted Liette is coming out indeed. Austin Carr coming to the end of pit road. So those are your drivers getting ready to come out on to the end of pit road. It looks like Maxime Langington is going to be coming out as well. Langington, hopefully, he will put down a fast time here tonight. Brand new driver. We haven't seen him before, so we'll be keeping an eye on him here tonight. But Ted Liette going to be the first driver rolling out of pit road here, so we'll put up the driver bar for you so you can see who is who. Again, Ted Liette, first driver out on the track. Taking a look, Austin Carr is going to be your second driver onto the track. And third driver is going to be Hayden Earwood, going to be coming out onto the track as well. So we'll see who the next one is. It looks like it's going to be the one of... No, Craig Levan's going to be coming out next in the number 73 machine here. Again, this is just Hot Laps here in the practice session. The Friend's going to be coming out in the number 1 here machine. Those are your drivers here for Hot Laps for this first round. Second round coming up, so we'll do 5 or 6 cars at a time, depending on how many they feel like they can send out at a time. And we will get this started here in just a few moments. There is Ted Liette. 4 laps is all they get. This is all about putting the fastest time in, and there it is. Green flag is out. Ted Liette on the gas pedal there. He's going to put some fast times down. We know he's a very fast driver. So is Craig Levan, and a lot of drivers in here. The Friends is going to be one we're going to keep on right there. The brand new driver to the series. And so we're going to switch here and go to a little bit closer view for you as you see him coming around out of turn 3 going into turn 4. We'll see what kind of time he can put in here at the line. And it is going to put him second fastest, 18.9, 17 out of third, as Ted Liette's going to take to the top of the charts with a 18.149. Austin Carr currently second with a 18.330. Now to third as Hayden Earwood's going to jump to second with a 18.301. Again, this is setting up for Hot Laps, not for the feature race. Craig Levan currently in 4th place right now with a 18.625. Maxime defends back with a 18.917 as it looks like they are fixing to shut them down. There is Ted Liette shutting it down right there. Yellow flag is out. These guys are going to shut them down this time by as they are done. And it looks like coming out next is going to be Nathan Davis rolling out. Troy Wagman. Maximum Langington going to be coming out. Richard Murtaugh going to be here. Matt Heel, Michael Rosendahl, and Cole Newhoffen going to be coming out for the next set of Hot Laps. Alright, again. Hot Laps getting ready underway here with next group coming out. And looks like we're hearing that Cole Newhoffen is having some difficulties here. So hopefully he will be able to get that fixed and come back out. Alright. Again, we'll see here. First one coming out onto the track is going to be Cole Newhoffen. Alright, Cole Newhoffen is on the track, so it looks like he did get his stuff fixed. Coming out next is going to be Michael Rosendahl, going to be coming out on to the track. Nathan Davis already on the backstretch right now. So again, a lot of great drivers. Richard Murtaugh going to be going out next in that number 22 machine here tonight. And we'll see who the last driver is. And it is going to be Troy Wagaman going to be coming out onto the track. So Matt Hill's not going to be coming out with this group. So another fast group of guys. I do expect to see these guys in the top 5, at least a couple of them. We'll see how they do here tonight. We'll keep an eye on the youngster Cole Newhoffen and see when the green flag comes out where he stacks up. And there it is. Green flag is out. Cole Newhoffen on the loud pedal once again. We'll see kind of how he stacks up. Watch him really got a brand new paint job in that number 8 machine here tonight. Where will he stack up against the rest of these guys? We're going to keep an eye on all of them here. Everybody about ready to complete their first lap as they are on the back stretch right now. A 29 is not going to do it for Cole Newhoffen, so we'll see right here. He's coming out of turn 4. What kind of time is he going to put in? Currently 9th fastest, and he is going to put in a 18.217 to jump to 3rd fastest on the charts. Richard Murdoff with a 5th place time right now with an 18.375. Now a 2nd place time, 18.179. Nathan Davis currently in 6th with an 18.547. Troy Wagaman back in 8th place with an 18.583. And Michael Rosendahl with an 18.789 back in 9th place right now. He is definitely going to have to get up just a little bit if he wants to get up to the lead. He's .150 off of 8th place right now of Troy Wagaman. So can he get him is the question. They're getting ready to shut him down here in just a minute. Next Droopa guy is coming out, so that will do it. Here it is. It's on the backstretch, so this time by will shut him down. Hot laps are over for this group of guys. I don't think he's going to put up a faster time. It's right there. We'll shut it down. Yellow flag is coming back out here in this group of hot laps. So coming out on to the track next is going to be Stefan Kalavata, hopefully. He is going to be coming out. He wasn't on the track a second ago, so it looks like he is going to be coming out. Shane Kelly going to be coming out. Brett Wheeler, not sure if he's going to be coming out or not. Looks like he is gearing up to Robert Kerstetter. And Dustin Sizemore. Matt Hill has been on pit road for a while, but he is not yet to come out, so we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like Dustin Sizemore is going to be coming out. Shane Kelly already out on the track. So there's all your first 2 drivers. It looks like Kaladova is going to come out on the track in the number 21 machine here tonight. It is Sizemore speeding up just a little bit. Brett Wheeler going to be coming out onto the track as well. And Shane Kelly out. And Kirsten are going to be the last driver. So all those drivers coming out onto the track. So 40 miles an hour. Everyone is spread out. We're just about ready to get the green flag to start hot laps once again. Who is going to be it? Green flag is out. We are hot lapping once again. And if you are just tuning in with us here as they're starting to put in laps here, you are watching the V2R TV Dirt Co Media House Sprint Car Series powered by Payday GG. Again, Payday GG putting in $250 purse here, 75 of that going to the winner. One of these drivers at the end of the night is going to lock themselves into a chance to win a real sprint car. Or win a ride in a free sprint car. So that is what they're all racing here for, to get that shot to drive a real sprint car. Kerstetter up to 6 with an 18.283. Can he get it any faster? He dives it into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4. Looks like he's maybe on the heater here. We'll see if it is any faster, as he is going to jump 1 spot to 5th with an 18.237. Dustin Sizemore up to 7th with an 18.327. Shane Kelly in 10th with an 18.431. Steven Kaladova with a 18.461 back in 11th. And he has definitely got to pick it up just a little bit as he's off the pace. Robert Kerstetter, though, going up to 3rd with an 18.175. There it is. This time by right there. Yellow flag is out. Shane Kelly is done. Everyone else going to be done following right behind him. Taking a look, coming out next is going to be Anthony Lepresto, John Lepresto, Dakota Kuhn going to be coming out, and I'm not sure again, Matt Hill, I don't think he's coming out. He's just in here. We'll see if he does come out later on tonight. But again, Anthony Lepresto, John Lepresto, and Dakota Kuhn going to be coming out. Alright, drivers are being called in the pits as we can hear them now. So that means they are just about ready to come out onto the track for the next group of hot laps. We're getting through this fairly quickly here, as we've only been here about half an hour, and we have already had 14 drivers. There it is. Maxime Langevin is going to be coming out here in that number 30 machine, as he will be the first one out. I do believe he's pulling to pit road. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. We want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors. Dirtco Media House, big shout out to them for sponsoring this. They are the title sponsor and also the sponsor that allows us to stream to YouTube. And Payday GG, big shout out to them for putting up a $250 purse. All of this is powered by them. So it looks like Dakota Kuhn is going to be the first driver off of pit road, so he will start this thing here in just a minute for hot laps. It looks like we got one of the Leprestos, Anthony Lepresto, going to be coming out second, and we will keep an eye to see come out. And it is going to be Matt Hill coming out in that Dirt Division number 17 sprint car. And there's the other Lepresto. That is John Lepresto going to be coming out next. And we'll see if Maxime Langevin is going to be coming out on track. Indeed he is. The number 30, Maxime Langevin is going to be coming out onto track. So we'll probably call him, for short, just call him Max here tonight. So Max is coming out on to the track. And again, take a look here. This is all going to be started right there by the number 95 of Dakota Kuhn. Green flag is out. Hot laps back under green flag conditions. We'll see what these guys can do here. We'll see if they can get into the top 10 right now. 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, and 19th is where they stand at the moment. But obviously some great times will be put in by these drivers. We know both of the Leprestos is going to be fast. Dakota Kuhn's going to be fast. Matt Hill we haven't got to see before. We'll see where he stacks up here. Max Langevin, we have not seen him. But John Lepresto is going to take it to 12th with an 18.484. I do look to see him run just a little bit faster, but Dakota Kuhn is going to get a top 10 time right now. Now 11th with an 18.413 as Anthony Lepresto is going to take it to 7th with an 18.273. Very good time for him. As we'll take a look here throughout this field, Max Langevin still back in 19th with an 18.983. Matt Hill currently in 15th with a 18.495. 459 now as the reports of a wrecked car out of turn 4. Looks like they have it due fixed. John Lepresto to 8th with an 18.299 right behind Anthony Lepresto with an 18.273.027. Off of each other right there, both Leprestos in 7th and 8th place. Right there is your leader, though, of this group. Right there, yellow flag will come out. This set of hot laps is done. Well, coming out onto the track next is going to be Derek Walker, David Flick, Dalton Connor, another new driver here tonight that we have not seen before. Dylan Workman and Jonathan Smith. All right, looks like Workman is going to be the first one off. That is Dylan Workman, one of the probably youngest drivers we have here. Him and Cole Newhoffen, two of the youngest drivers. David Flick out on the track as well. Dalton Connor on the track. And just waiting here for the 28 of Derek Walker as he is pulling onto the track now. And everybody getting ready here to get the green flag, as that is just moments away. Once again, we are here in hot laps under yellow flag right now. Once they get to 45 miles an hour and they get spread out, they will have 4 laps to run the fastest time they can. And there it is. Green flag is out. We are back under racing conditions here for hot laps. And we'll see here who can top the charts right now. Can anybody get into the top 10 right now? This track doesn't have a whole lot of wear on it, so anything is definitely possible. As you're walking right now, the 28 of Derek Walker in that Raven Graphics machine. Definitely a very fast driver. If anybody can get up there, he will be one of them, as he is going to put in a time right there of an 18.519. We'll see where that stacks up. 16th fastest right now. So just a little bit of work cut out for him here is David Flick is going to jump to 15th with an 18.454. Dylan Workman going to push Derek Walker down another spot with a 17th fastest time, 18.486. Taking a look here, and looks like there it is. David Flick's going to jump to 13th with a 18.405. Dalton Connor currently back in 21st with an 18.7 flat, so a little bit of time needs to be picked up. Jonathan Smith back in 23rd with an 18.881, just outside the top 20 in 23rd right now. As these guys are getting ready to wrap it up, the next group is getting ready to come out onto the track here shortly, but Derek Walker is going to jump up to 6th place with an 18.253. So can anybody get up there to the top 10? It's definitely going to be very interesting. Derek Walker was able to do it. Can anyone else do it? As there it is. Yellow flag is out. This group is done. So coming out on to the track next is going to be Tom Whipple, Lewis Hewitt coming out, Logan Christensen, and Brett Willer. It looks like he's going to be coming out. It looks like the rest of the people in here are going to be admins tonight, so don't see them racing. We'll see who all is going to come out, but this is the last group of hot laps here for the night before we move on to heat racing. Yeah, it looks sounds like we have somebody that is determined to blow up that engine here, revving it up on pit road. Not sure who it is. It looks like we got 4 drivers ready to come out. Not sure if John Batista is going to come race there. He is not coming to pit road, and this is the last group. It looks like the group is going to be started by the 7 of Brett Wheeler here, as he was called to the track, and now he's going to take off. Again, Brett Wheeler going to start it. We'll see who's coming out next. It's going to be Tom Whipple going to be coming out onto the track second. And be either Logan Christensen or Lewis Hewitt going to be coming out after him. There it is. Logan Christensen going to be coming out third. That only leaves the 666 of Lewis Hewitt to come out fourth. Again, this is the last group here tonight. So we'll see what all these guys can put in, as the leader of the pack here is going to be the number 7 of Brett Wheeler. So the question is, can anybody get into the top 5 or even the top 10 here? This track doesn't have a whole lot of wear on it, so anything is possible as they're getting ready to get the green flag. And it looks like they will get it this time by. And everyone's up to pace, but nobody yelled green flag in the pits, so green flag is out though. As we'll see here, we're going to check in with Tom Whipple, currently running at 26:3:92. That is not obviously going to be the fastest time here. So we'll see what kind of times he can put in right here. This is going to be a fast lap for him. As we'll check in, he's about to cross the line for the first time to put in his first actual timed lap right there, and it is going to be a 20.123. Not quite enough. Logan Christensen jumping to 13th with an 18.364. Lewis Hewitt to 14, 18.369 to 14th position. Brett Wheeler currently right behind him, 2 spots down in 16th with an 18.399. So again, this is the last group here. We'll see how they can stack up. We know this guy right here, the 666 of Lewis Hewitt, is a very fast driver. Do expect to see him move up just a little bit here as Brett Wheeler jumps to 15th with an 18.370. Can Lewis Hewitt move any further up? And I don't think it's going to happen with that. A 18.392 is not going to help him. Logan Christensen getting ready to complete one more lap. We'll see if he can move up as well. And it is not going to happen either with an 18.421. So nobody moving up any further. 13th, 14th, and 15th for Logan Christensen, Lewis Hewitt, and Brett Wheeler. But that will do it here for hot laps. Next up will be heat race number 1. All right, lineups are going to be getting set here now, so we are going to step away here for just a minute and get another word in for one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further, and stop them in an instant. Who love tools and power. Guys who like to figure it out when no one else can. Who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. We have Derek Walker running the number 28 tonight, not the number 20. This is hosted not in the league session, but regardless of number, very fast time for you. Currently, if I do look, 6th fastest on the charts. So you're going to be going to heat racing next. That doesn't really mean you're going to be starting 6th, just determines where he is. It'll probably be outside row for heat race number 2 if we have 5 heat races. So looking at the competition here tonight, we always know you're fast, but what are your thoughts on the competition here tonight?
I'm just going to try to hang on tonight, Charles. There's some fast guys in here, so I'm just going to do the best I can, try to get out of here with the top 10, and I'll be happy.
Well, hopefully, you know, it's normally this series was run through the heat racing format of iRacing, so for some of these guys, this is going to take a little longer. You have that upper edge on them as you're used to running DSRL and running this longer format where caution laps don't count. You know how much fuel to add in there to prepare for it. So on that aspect, do you think it kind of gives you a bit of an edge compared to the rest of these guys?
Well, I think it makes me more comfortable. I'm not sure edge-wise because you have to kind of, it's a guessing game as far as fuel goes and stuff, because you don't know. I don't know who I'm racing against with a lot of these guys, and I'm not sure how many cautions we're going to have in these heats and A main and B main. So you're taking a gamble if you go less on fuel. You're gambling that the drivers are going to be good and not wreck, but if you go too much, then you're going to weigh too much and be slow. So you gotta take a guess. I'm going to wing it. Hopefully I don't run out, but we're going to see what we can do.
Well, definitely. We always know you're streaming over on Twitch, so we always like to give you that time to give a shout out to your sponsor. He is watching over here on YouTube, and all your people that are watching you on Twitch. So before you do that, I do have one question for you here. I just want to know if you have actually gone out. We have seen you were live earlier going to work. Did you manage to pick up any spaghetti while you were there?
No, I actually didn't, but I will, just for you, Charles, for the next stream. I promise I'll make that happen. And yeah, as far as my supporters go on my stream, big shout out to my followers there on the Jalopy Twitch channel. I'm waving at them right now. They support me all the time, so big thank you to them. And I'm going to try to get them a win tonight.
Well, definitely, I think you have a good shot at doing that. But it looks like we are just about ready. So we will step away again. That was Derek Walker. So hang tight with us, and we're going to go to another real quick commercial from one of our sponsors, and we will be right back here in just about a minute.
Running with the Northwest Focus Midgets has been a blast. No, you can't compare it to any other sport out there. It's not like any ball sport or anything like that. When you're going down the straightaway at 100+ miles an hour and you got a car that's 2 inches from you or less than a foot from you on the inside, and you both go in and throw it into the corner, you just have to trust that it's going to stick.
All right, guys, we are back here again, getting a quick interview there with Derek Walker here, as it looks like Heat Race 1 is coming out onto the track, and it looks like we are going to have 4 heat races here tonight. So going to be a lot of racing action coming your way right now. Heat Race 1 coming out onto the track. It is going to be Ted Liette, Cole Newhoffen, John Lepresto, Logan Christensen, David Flick, Dylan Workman, Jonathan Smith, and Kevin Lovies, who did not take a time right there in the number 18. He did not take a time here in Hot Laps. He is going to be starting at the tail end of Heat Race number 1. There is your field right there on the backstretch, minus Kevin Lovies, who is coming in real fast. You can see him just in the back of the screen. The question is, who is going to win Heat Race number 1? It is anybody's guess as to who it's going to be. Alright, 10 laps is all they get here in the heat races. Caution laps do not count. So this is going to be a great night here. Again, 10 laps, caution laps don't count. We'll let you know as they are going green this time by. There it is indeed. Green flag is out. We're racing here in heat race number 1. Again, caution laps don't count. As Cole Newhoffen's going to take it to the inside, and he's going to try to get by Ted Liette, and it looks like he will do it to be your new race leader on the backstretch here in heat race number 1. Ted Liette fighting to hang on to it as he has John Lepresto coming on the inside, but he's going to fall off a little bit. And here comes the 24, Logan Christensen. He's going to get by John Lepresto to take 3rd position. We got a good battle pursuing back here in the back, but the youngster has the lead right now of Cole Newhoffen. But here comes Ted Liette trying to get by him, just not quite able to get up there to him. We're taking a look back here, watching 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now. That is the 24 of Logan Christensen, followed by John Lepresto in the 157, and David Flick right there as he's coming. Contacts made between him and Dylan Workman. Workman's into the outside fence. He somehow recovers from that, but he's going to fall all the way to last place. Single car incident, no caution comes out. Back up to the front we go. Cole Newhoffen hanging on to the lead right now, and he is doing a fantastic job hanging on to the lead versus a really good veteran in the 331 of Ted Liette. That is a veteran versus a youngster here. The young gun out here definitely putting on a show for the fans. So can he hold off? It's right there. It's just iffy. If he can hold off right now, 5 laps to go here. This time by halfway home with this race. As we're taking a look, Ted Liette's just still right there. That is a huge battle for the lead. We don't want to leave it, as he may try to make a pass here and just send it in one of these corners here in the next few laps. Again, this time by 4 laps to go. In 4 laps is what they have left here in this heat race. And it's going to be 3 at the line. We'll take here, John Lepresto has a huge battle still going on as well, as he's hanging on to 3rd place, but not by much, as Logan Christensen in the 24 is going to get by him. Can he hang on to the position? And he will at the line. 3rd place goes to Logan Christensen at the line. John Lepresto still battling side by side with him, as he's going to a drag race down the front stretch or back stretch, and he will take that spot back once again. And here comes Logan. There for a split second, they tried to make it 3 wide, but then they let off. 2 to go at the line, as right now up front is right there, the 8 of Cole Newhoffen, putting together a fantastic run. This time by white flag will be in the air. Caution's out. Caution is out, though. It is going to be Kevin Lovey's going around. Again, caution coming out. It's going to be a 1-lap shootout when we get the green flag once again. Again, single car, Kevin Lovey's going around. And there is your leader, the 8 of Cole Newhoffen. He is your race leader at the moment. All right, again, Cole Newhoffen going to be leading the race. Again, I do believe it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. There it is. Green flag is in the air. We are racing once again. They didn't count it. It was not a full lap. Everyone did not cross it. So 2 laps to go. Cole Newhoffen going to be getting the white flag this time by, though. Can he hang on to it? He's actually got a bigger lead now than he did before. Ted Liette has problems now, as he has a lot of company coming behind him. But Cole Newhoffen is going to lead him to the white flag. Can he pull out the win here tonight? That is a question that will be answered in half a lap, as it looks like he is going to. Cole Newhoffen putting together a huge run, as he's going to come out of turn 4, and right there, Cole Newhoffen's going to win heat race number 1. What a good run for this young man here tonight to come out with the heat race 1 win. Again, that will do it for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 going to be coming out here in just a few moments, as the yellow flag is out. Taking a look here, we'll look at the box scan. That's how they're going to finish it. It's going to be the 8, the 331, the John Lepresto in the 157, followed by the 24, the 56, I do believe, David Flick, the 18, and the 15. That's how they're going to finish here tonight. But again, Cole Newhoffen coming away with the win here tonight. Here in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 is getting ready to come out onto the track. So give us just a moment here. We're going to step away for a commercial while they get ready to come out onto the track.
I have to tell you something incredible. Capital One has partnered with Hotels.com to give venture cardholders 10 miles on every dollar they spend at thousands of hotels. All you have to do is pay with this at Hotels.com/venture.
10 miles per dollar? That is incredible. I have the chills.
Because you're so excited.
Because ice is cold. And because of all those miles.
Obviously. What's in your wallet?
I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
All right, folks, we are back here, and they are getting ready to come out on to the track now. As you see the next group rolling out, this is heat race number 2. Coming out onto the track is going to be the pole driver Richard Murdoff, followed by Derek Walker, Dustin Sizemore, Lewis Hewitt, Stefan Koladova, Michael Rosendahl, and that is going to be it here for heat race number 2. There it is. Max Dufresne going to be coming out as well on to the track, so he will be coming out last. He will round out the field here. But the number 22 of Richard Murdoch is going to be your pole sitter here for heat race number 2. Alright, again, thanks everybody for tuning in with us here tonight. You are watching the V2R Dirt Co. Media House Sprint Car Series, powered by Payday GG. So the question of the night, who will come away with the win here in heat race number 2? Richard Murdoff out front. We'll see if he can hang on to it. Derek Walker's going to be on his outside. That is going to be a fierce battle there. Derek Walker very fast. So is Lewis Hewitt and Dustin Sizemore, but green flag is out. 10 laps to go here. Who will come away with the win in heat race number 2? We'll see here. Derek Walker, a little bit of a delayed start there. Again, having that pole definitely gives you an advantage. We'll see if he can run him down here. As we'll switch over here. Let's go to the roll bar here with Derek Walker for just a minute. As you can see the angle right there, you're running on board here with Derek Walker, thanks to T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera. He's right there with your leader, Richard Murdoff, and he's right there. Contact's almost made between the two, as he does manage to keep it off of nose. We switch back to our other camera here. Look at the battle going on behind them, though. Dustin Sizemore and Lewis Hewitt. That's a battle for 3rd position. As it looks like Dustin Sizemore did lose the position, but he's trying to get it back now from Lewis Hewitt in that 6666 machine. Derek Walker still trying to run down your leader, Richard Murdoch, just unable to do it at the moment. Taking a look back here to Stefan Koladova. He is back in 5th position right now. He is trying to get up there. Michael Rosendahl is currently towards the back of the field too. He's a very fast driver. To see him back this far is surprising. I do look to see him make his way to the feature. He may run that alphabet here tonight. Max Dufresne is back there in the back of the pack. I'm not sure if he has enough to get up there, as right now there is the 22 and he takes it halfway. 5 laps to go when they cross the line. So can anybody get by Richard Murdoff here in this heat race? Again, this is heat race 2. You're watching the V2R TV Dirt Co. Media House Sprint Car Series, powered by Payday GG, being led right now by Richard Murdoff in heat race 2. Derek Walker trying to run him down right there. As you saw him getting very close to him. Derek Walker is the one that could possibly get by him. Lewis Hewitt currently in 3rd. If anybody's going to get by him, it's going to be one of those two right there. Derek Walker or Lewis Hewitt, as those are your top 3 cars at the moment. I'm not sure if anybody can get by him, though. He has been pretty quick here so far in heat race 2. Again, this race is not over. Derek Walker's trying to take the high side, so is Lewis Hewitt. As you see, Richard Murdoff taking the inside right there. 2 to go at the line. The next time by will be the white flag. All he's got to do is hang on for 2 laps. Derek Walker out to the outside once again. Almost was able to get there, just couldn't quite complete it. As it looks like Murdoff's going to get a little out of shape, and that's going to let Derek Walker by him. Derek Walker is the new leader here with the white flag in the air. And what a pass that was. Murdoff gets a little out of shape. Walker gets by him. and that will give him the lead. And it looks like he's going to hang on to it here. And I'm not sure. They're going to be side by side, and it's going to be Derek Walker with the win. What a win. Derek Walker sneaking out the win with 2 laps to go. He will be heat race number 2 winner. What a race for Derek Walker, coming away with the win with 2 to go. He outruns Richard Murdoch with 2 to go, followed by Lewis Hewitt in 3rd. That is your top 3. So again, what a race. Yellow flag is out, and looks like the next group is getting ready to come out on the track. That is going to be Robert Kerstetter, Dakota Kuhn, Shane Kelly, Craig Levan, and it looks like Hayden Earwood's going to be coming out as well, rolling out to the end of pit road. This will be heat race number 3, getting ready to come out onto the track. Again, they are getting them in the correct order here, so just in a few moments we will go racing once again. And this heat race will include Robert Kerstetter, Hayden Earwood, Dakota Kuhn, Brett Wheeler, Shane Kelly, Craig Levan, and I don't think Max was just in the last race, so that is going to be heat race number 3 as they are sitting at the end of pit road getting ready to come out on to the track. So let's step away one more time here and get to a commercial from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back with heat race number 3.
Resolution number 1, binge more. Join the Uncarrier and get 4 unlimited lines for only $40 each. Whoa. Plus, Netflix for the whole family on us. So they get their shows.
Let's go, girl. You're gonna love this bit.
And you get yours. Watch however you want on your phone, tablet, or TV for just $40 per line with no extra charges.
Let's rock this joint.
All on America's best unlimited network, T-Mobile.
Alright, we are back. We again not going green this time. We're going to take one parade lap before we get the green flag. So we're going to take this moment to thank all the sponsors real fast on the racing side of things. Dirt Co Media House, big shout out to them for allowing us to stream to Facebook, as well as being a title sponsor for this series. And Payday GG, big shout out to them for coming on board. The $250 purse that is put up is thanks to them. They are the ones doing that, 75 of that going to the winner of this race. Again, for anyone that's just tuning in, this is the V2R TV Dirt Co Media House Sprint Car Series powered by Payday GG. And it is going to be a good race. Winner of the feature race is locked in for a chance to run a real sprint car. Alright, leader has control of the field now. Green flag just about ready to come out. There it is. Green flag is out. We are racing here in heat race number 3, and what a race it is going to be. Robert Kerstetter out front right now, and he has got a huge lead already here in this race. Hayden Earwood right behind him though, followed by Dakota Kuhn in that number 95 machine. Dirt Co Media House. Can he hold them off? Can he get up there and get to second place, or can he even get first place is the question. Robert Kerstetter, a very fast driver. So the question is, can he hold them off? Brett Wheeler back in 4th position right now, as he's got company coming right now from Shane Kelly right behind him in the number 19 machine. Craig Van trying to get into the mix as well. But back up to the front, there is your 2nd place car right now. Braden Earwood, he started 2nd. He's still running 2nd. He slides that corner very hard. He slams that car into the corner, just unable to catch up with Robert Kerstetter right now, as he has just not got quite enough speed to get by him. There last lap, 18.5 for Robert Kerstetter compared to an 18.6 from Hayden Earwood, so he is 10th off at the moment. But can it be done? So we haven't taken care of one thing there. Robert Kerstetter still out front here. And so we are getting ready, halfway done. 5 laps to go is all we have. Robert Kerstetter out front. He is your race leader right now. Nobody being able to catch him. He has about a 10 to 12 or more car lead over Hayden Earwood in second place right now. Dakota Kuhn sitting in third place. That's probably going to be the closest battle we have going on right now on the track, as those two are putting together a very tight run going through the field. Brett Wheeler currently at the back of this field. Not sure what happened to him, but he is way off pace now, running in 19 O's, so it's quite off the pace. Not sure how much damage or if he has any damage. That car does not look to be handling the way he wants it to be, as right now there is once again your leader, and this battle is starting to build up here. At least it was for a second there, between Dakota Kuhn and Earwood. There's Hayden Earwood with 2 to go. Looks to be like Robert Kerstetter is going to be the race winner, as he is a half a lap away from getting the white flag. And right there it will be. White flag is in the air. Robert Kerstetter will take it. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go here in heat race number 3. Again, only 4 heat races here tonight. So can he do it is the question. It looks like he probably is. Again, taking a look right there. Checker flag is out, and your race winner is going to be Robert Kerstetter for heat race number 3. A very good run for him, as he's going to shut it down and stop it on the backstretch. Robert Kerstetter getting the win, followed by Hayden Earwood and Dakota Kuhn coming in are your top 3 drivers. Yellow flag is out. That will do it for heat race number 3, your 4th and final heat race coming up here in just a minute. But while we have a second, let's step away and get to a word from one of our sponsors.
This is the all-new Chevy Equinox. It offers rear seat reminder, built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay compatibility, and Team Driver technology. It's crazy. Now, to get all these features, you'd need all 6 of those crossovers.
That's insane.
Yep, and you still wouldn't get everything that's in this Equinox.
Wow. 6 cars in one.
Get 0% financing for 60 months or $2,250 total cash allowance on this Equinox LT when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
All right, we are back here, and heat race number 4 is on the track right now, getting ready to get things going here. Again, this is heat race number 4, your 4th and final heat race of the night. This one will have Austin Carr, Anthony Lopresto, Nathan Davis, Troy Wagaman, Matt Hill, and Tom Wimple is going to be in here. So we'll see who all is going to come out top. Some of these drivers we have not seen before race. We know Nate Davis is going to be fast. Austin Carr will be fast. Anthony Lopresto in your top 3. So those drivers we'll keep an eye on. We have not seen Tom Wimple, Matt Hill race before, but we know Troy Wagaman is going to be a fairly fast driver as well. So we will see how he is going to do here, as we are just about ready to get the green flag. There it is. Green flag's out. 10 laps to go. That's all they have for heat race. This is your 4th and final heat race, and what a battle we have going on. Here comes Nathan Davis jumping the second real fast from 3rd, as he's going to gain that spot, but he ain't over yet. Here comes Anthony Lopresto in the 57, trying to get right beside him, and he's going to have to tuck in beside him. Oh, and we got a big red caution is out on the front stretch. Anthony Lopresto getting in there, getting a piece of it. Back there again, Troy Wagman getting the worst end of the deal, as that car is on its side and cannot flip over. We'll see. It doesn't look like he is going to get it. Oh, yeah, that car is done. He is not going to get it back on its wheels. So back up to the front. Austin Carr leading this field right now in that number 13 Dirtco Media House V2R sprint car. Right behind him is the 36 of Nathan Davis in that Iron Aces Durco Media Sprint car. So can he get by? And right behind him is the 57 of Anthony Lepresto. Those are your top 3 drivers here in your final heat race number 4. So again, let us know in chat, do you have a favorite driver you're rooting for here tonight? Definitely give them a shout out in chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. As always, if you're new here tonight, hit that subscribe button if you like the racing here on MaxSpeedTV. And if you like this race in general, definitely give it a thumbs up. We definitely appreciate that as we are getting ready to start this race here. Austin Carr fixing to be on the lap pedal. There he is. Green flag is back in the air once again. We are racing. Can Nate Davis run down your race leader, Austin Carr? He's doing a good job of it right now. He's right there on the back bumper. Let's go on board with Nathan Davis here. As you can see just how close he is right there from his helmet cam. He is right there with him as we again running on board with Nathan Davis, courtesy of TND Rustic Decor onboard camera. He is putting together a huge run. Just not sure he's definitely fast, but is he fast enough to get by Carr here in that number 13 machine? I just don't know. He's right there with him though. As they complete one more lap, let's switch to our main camera. Again, that is a very good battle going on right now for first. Third, really trying to get into the mix too. That's Anthony Lepresto, just not quite able to get up there with him. Anthony Lepresto, usually a really fast driver, and not saying he's not right now. He's putting down some very fast times, but so are the front 2 drivers. As we got a battle going on in the back. Troy Workman trying to put a slide job on the 17 of Matt Hill, and unable to maintain as he slides way up the track and it gets out of shape, and he has to settle back for 5th position. That is not what he wanted to see. Way off the pace right now is the 35 of Tom Wimple, running back in 6th position. But again, there is your race leader, the 13 of Austin Carr, putting together a fantastic run. 5 laps to go this time by. Can Austin Carr hang on? But here comes Anthony Lepresto trying to hang on to 3rd and trying to really get by Nathan Davis for 2nd position. But again, your top 3 have kind of pulled away from the rest of this field. Really, Austin Carr has pulled away a little bit from these 2 as well. But still a good battle going on between those 3 drivers. Austin Carr has a sizable lead though. Lepresto trying to run down Davis for 2nd position. Can he do it? That is the $1 million question here tonight. Again, these guys are running for a chance to drive a real sprint car. Again, whoever wins the feature race tonight will be one of the 30 drivers locked in for that race. So even if the person that wins is already locked in, 2nd place will be locked in. So you're not out of it just because you finished 2nd. If that 1st place driver has already been locked in, it doesn't matter, as Austin Carr gets the 2 to go this time by. He is fixing to be your race winner here in Heat Race 4, and he will lock himself into that feature race via the trophy dash. Again, top 2 make it. Everyone else going to the B main is right there. White flag is in the air for Austin Carr. Excuse me about that. I don't think he's going to be able to get beat here, as he is just about to do it here. He's coming in at 2-3, coming out of 4 is right there. He will come out of 4. Checkered flags are waving, and your race winner for Heat Race 4 is going to be Austin Carr in that number 13 Durco Media House virtual to reality sprint car. So good run for Austin Carr to get the win here. Yellow flag is out. It's going to be Austin Carr, Nathan Davis, and Anthony Lepresto, your top 3 in that. And that is the last heat race of the night. Coming up next will be the trophy dash. So again, we're going to step away here for just a moment and get to another quick commercial from one of our sponsors. But we'll be right back. We'll try to squeeze in a quick interview with a driver if we have time for that. So again, we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further. and stop them in an instant, who love tools and power, guys who like to figure it out when no one else can, who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
All right, 10 laps coming up. It is going to be your trophy dash. And trophy dash coming out onto the track. They are getting ready here as it looks like Cole Newhoffen's going to be coming out onto the track. 10 laps is what they get here for the trophy dash. Again, that is what is next. And it looks like they should have 8 drivers for 10 laps. Cole Newhoffen is going to be one of them. Just waiting to see who the rest are. It's going to be Derek Walker coming out as well. Again, caution laps do not count in this one. 10 laps, everybody is locked in at this point to the feature race. This is just to determine where they start in that feature race. So that is what all this is about right now. Nobody can go home. The question is, who is going to be starting on pole? They may have an invert. If they do, we will get that. Again, invert is not known until the last bit, so we'll let you know if there is going to be an invert or not in the feature race. But Ted Liat going to be coming out. Richard Murdoch, Robert Kerstetter, Austin M. Carr, Cole Newhoffen, Derek Walker, Hayden Earwood, and Nathan Davis are going to be your 8 drivers here for the Trophy Dash. And not getting the green flag this time. They're going to take one more parade lap here before we get the green flag here to start the Trophy Dash. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, especially the ones letting us know who you're rooting for here tonight. Big shout out to all of y'all for tuning in, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Definitely share it out there, get it to all your friends, and let them know all of the great racing happening here on MaxSpeedTV. We have a lot of racing every night of the week. So this could get interesting here. These are the top 8 cars, the 2 from each heat race, as during just half a lap or so, not even half a lap. There it is, green flags out, 10 laps on the books. These guys are already starting to duke it out here up at the front of this race. Cole Newhoffen out front. If he can start on pole, that would be awesome with this 14-year-old youngster here. The hired gun, the youngster, whatever you want to call him. He's doing a good job of staying out front right now. But here comes Derek Walker in second. Caution is out. And we have multiple cars getting tangled up back there. And not exactly sure who it's going to be. Ted Liat was off pace. But we have multiple cars getting spun up. I believe they all recovered, though, from it. That might have been Robert Kerstetter getting into the fence. But somehow everybody recovering from it. Double file, so original restart, no laps completed here. So we'll see if we can get a start here. Ted Liat's going to go to pit road, and Kerstetter is going to go as well, and Austin Carr. So original restart, no laps were completed here. We are going to start this one more time here, see if we can't get it going. Again, the caution is out. So This is going to be a very interesting one here. They're getting ready. They will get this going very quickly here, as these guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. So we're getting words from the pits as quick as we can. These guys are lining them up 2 wide. Original restart, 10 laps to go. It looks like we got quite a few people watching over on the Facebook side of things, so definitely big shout out to y'all for tuning in with us here tonight. We definitely have some great racing, and this is just the Trophy Dash. Next up will be the B main, followed by your feature race here tonight, and I do believe that will be a 40-lap race. We'll see if they altered that any from the heat racing format that they had earlier in the night. Or the past weeks anyway, was 30, but typically DSRL does run 40, so we'll see if they go with that here tonight, as it looks like everyone is ready here. Green flag just about ready. There it is, green flag's out. We are racing once again, no laps completed. Much better start for Derek Walker, as he's going to take to the outside of Cole Newhoffen, and it looks like he is going to take the lead. And, oh, we got a car flipping, caution is out, and that is Nathan Davis going to go for a wild ride there. That is a wild ride. Let's go back and take a look at that real fast.
Hey, salutes a lot. Thou has the patchy beard.
What
of
a interesting thing here. So we're watching the replay brought to you by Geico. You'll watch Nathan Davis here. He just slams that outside wall. I'm not sure if he had help for watching right now. He did. He bumped into Ted Liette, it looks like, and he is going to take a violent spin there.
Or more on car
that will bring out the caution. So that is unfortunate for him, but he indeed did bring out the caution here. We'll see if he goes to the back, as we are done going back to live here. What a violent right there for Nathan Davis. But Cole Newhoffen still out front, as he is putting together a fantastic run here tonight. Again, this is the Trophy Dash. We did complete at least a lap, so we're going to go single file this time by, I do believe. And it looks like we're going to go to pit road here. They're going to go in and get some fuel and get some repairs on. Everybody going to go in, except for the 22 and the 13. And not sure what that was about. Robert Kerstetter just drove through the 8 of Cole Newhoffen, running into his car, causing him damage. So, not sure what that was all about, but he did run over him there on pit road. We are going to try to do this one more time here. All right, folks, again, we are getting ready here. They are just going to take a second, so we're going to step away here and get to another word from one of our sponsors as they get the lined up ready. Well, correction to that word in the pits, we are going green this next time by, so we would not have time to complete that. So we are going to stick with it here as they are getting ready to get the green flag next time by. So it's going to take us about 20 seconds to get by, so we don't have time to step away. So we're going to hang tight with you here as we are getting the green flag this time by. All right, again, green flag coming out. It looks like we are going to go original restart. No laps completed here in the Trophy Dash. This is taking a lot longer than it normally does here. These guys are supposed to be the best of the best here in this race, and this has had the most cautions we've seen as the green flag is out once again. And it looks like we're going to have a pile up here as people are getting all sorts of tangled up. Caution is out once again. No need to go back to a replay to that. We saw it right there unfold. is we have a lot of cars getting together here. So a lot of frustration being shown here tonight. Is we have a lot of beating and banging going on towards the middle of this field. You got Ted Liette, Robert Kerstetter, the 22 of Richard Murdoff, all getting back here. Not necessarily those three only, but right in that group of cars there. We are having a lot of issues getting this race started. The surprising thing is the youngster of Cole Newhoffen has been out front so far, and he is leading this race, even though we have not completed a lap. He has led everyone that we've tried to start, so good job for him. Derek Walker right on his outside as we're trying to get this started again. There it is. Green flag is out once again. We'll see if we can get this race going this time, as we're going to look a little bit further back in the field, and they're still shaking it up, and there goes Derek Walker going around. Caution is out. Once again, we have not completed a lap here in the Trophy Dash. Alright, give us a moment. We are going to step away, go to a commercial, and come back here. Hopefully we can get this race started.
Running with the Northwest Focus Midgets has been a blast. No, you can't compare it to any other sport out there. It's not like any ball sport or anything like that. When you're going down the straightaway at 100+ miles an hour, and you got a car that's 2 inches from you or less than a foot from you on the inside, and you both go in and throw it into the corner, you just have to trust that it's going to stick.
Alright, we are back here. Again, we are not going green this time. It looks like we're going to take one more lap around. Again, we have not completed a lap here in the Trophy Dash, but they are going to opt to go single file now. As these guys, again, this is the Trophy Dash. Your top 2 drivers from each heat race, and we cannot get this thing started. So they are going to go single file here to give these a chance, give the race a chance to get started. Again, as we've had about 5 attempts to get this thing started, and they have yet to get this race started. There it is. Green flag is out. We're racing. We'll hopefully get at least a lap completed here, as you have Robert Kerstetter trying to run down Cole Newhoffen for the lead. But so far, he has not been able to catch up with him, as he is on a rocket ship right now. He is definitely showing that he belongs here. As we'll go back to Robert Kerstetter, right behind him is Austin Carr in 3rd place. He is all over the back bumper. That's the best battle we have going on right now for 2nd position. So can Austin Carr get by Robert Kerstetter? That's a battle for 2nd position. Here comes Nate Davis in 3rd place right now, followed by the 22 of Richard Murdoff in the 666. I believe coming into the mix. No, sorry about that. It's a 290 getting into the mix of Hayden Earwood getting in there. That was not Lewis. He's actually not in the race, so we do apologize for that. Those cars look similar with those 3-digit numbers, as it looks like Earwood's going to cut the nose off of Derek Walker, and that's going to cost him some position. Let's go back here. Oh, Austin Carr going for a violent ride there. Right as we get to him, caution is out. Let's go back and take a look at that.
Hey, salute a lot.
What happened to Austin Carr? We were riding on a board with him here. It's right there. You can see him coming out of turn 4. And all seemed well right there. We'll take a closer look here.
Love to heckle, you can
Coming
count on
out of
Geico
turn
saving folks
1
money.
into turn 2.
15
just
minutes
drives it right into the wall,
or more on
goes
car
flipping
insurance.
to
If
bring
you
out
like
the
funny Geico
caution.
videos, click on the subscribe button. Go on, or must I prod thee like an obstinate...
Oh, back to the racing action here. Again, that is very unfortunate. As there it is, green flag is out. Cole Newhoffen to a huge start through. That's exactly what he needs to do if he wants to hang on to this. So it looks like we have one driver out of the race. That is Austin Carr. His night is done here in the Trophy Dash. Back behind them, Robert Kerstetter still trying to send it here, seeing if he can't try to get by Cole Newhoffen. But Newhoffen is just seems to be untouchable here in the Trophy Dash, as he was in his heat race as well. But here it comes, two very fast drivers as they're going to drag race down the backstretch. That is going to be Robert Kerstetter in the 27. As it looks like he may try to get the lead. 5 laps to go, almost contact made, but it's going to be Cole Newhoffen at the line. Here comes Kerstetter, and now Nate Davis going to come to the outside, but just doesn't have the push he needs. Caution is out, though. So it's still 5 laps to go, as we did not complete that lap. Caution does come out once again, and it looks like it may have been for Derek Walker. Not sure if indeed he did cause that or not, but he is going to be way off the pace right now. So the question is, are these guys going to have enough fuel to make it the rest of this race? They have 5 laps to go, as this is going to get very interesting. And the tempers are flaring here tonight. Definitely, this is going to get a very interesting come feature race, as we are just about ready to get the green flag. There it is indeed. Green flag is out, and we are racing once again. Again, 5 laps to go. Going to be 4 at the line, because I don't believe they did count that lap. So again, we were just at halfway when that caution came out. Cole Newhoffen out front. And it looks like Richard Murdoff in the 22 as we got contact in the back once again. And we'll see how it's going to play out. That is Hayden Earwood back there battling. As it looks like almost good contact. You got a battle going on between Derek Walker and Rob Kerstetter. As I don't know what the 290 doing of Hayden Earwood was doing. Because he almost took out the 28 there just a little bit. He got way out of shape, as it looks like everybody is doing it, but Rob Kerstetter was in second. He's at the back of this field right now. Ted Liette trying to hang on to it. He is just ahead of the 27 of Kerstetter. Cole Newhoffen still up front, but here comes Nathan Davis. Can he run down your leader? 2 laps to go this time by. Next time will be the white flag. Well, it took a while, but we finally got this race started once we went single file racing. Can Nathan Davis pull up another upset here? He did it earlier in his heat race. 2 laps to go, he managed to get by for the win. And I think he just ran out of fuel with 1 lap to go. That is not what he wanted, as he is going to run out of fuel on the front stretch with 1 lap to go. That is very unfortunate, as it looks like Cole Newhoffen is going to do it. Cole Newhoffen is going to be your pole sitter for your feature race, as we had drivers running out of fuel on the last lap. Cole Newhoffen running out of fuel on the backstretch. What a race here. Checkered flag is out. Now they're going to throw the yellow, so that's how it's going to be Cole Newhoffen going to be walking away with the win here in the Trophy Dash. So again, what a race. So that was a very interesting race. Needless to say, we did get it done. So next up is going to be the B main coming up here in just a few seconds, or just a few minutes. We are actually going to step away and go ahead and get to the national anthem, and we will be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright guys, they are getting the lineup set here for the B main, so hang tight with us here. We are going to be back here very shortly. So again, just hang tight with us. So we are going to step away one more time, get some words in from some of our sponsors, and we will be right back very shortly.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further, and stop them in an instant. Who love tools and power. Guys who like to figure it out when no one else can. Who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
Alright, we are back here. We're going to try to get in a interview real fast here as a practice session is expiring. Checkered flag is waving, so we're going to move on to the main race lobby here for the B main. That is what's coming up next, so won't have quite enough time to get an interview in here. We'll see here. They are coming out onto the track to start the B main. We'll get a close look here and see who's coming out. David Flick is going to be coming out onto the track. Dylan Workman, Matt Heel, Dustin Sizemore, Jonathan Smith, Logan Christensen, Max Durfins coming out, Tom Wimple coming out, Max Landgiven, Stefan Kalavoda coming out, Craig Levan, Troy Wagaman coming out as well. So a lot of drivers coming out onto the track as we are getting ready for your B main. It is coming out onto the track next. So we're going to step away here and get one more commercial in while we get these lined up, and we'll be right back.
Resolution number 1, binge more. Join the Uncarrier and get 4 unlimited lines for only $40 each. Whoa. Plus, Netflix for the whole family on us. So they get their shows.
Let's go, girl. You're gonna love this bit.
And you get yours. Watch however you want on your phone, tablet, or TV for just $40 per line with no extra charges.
Let's rock this joint.
All on America's best unlimited network, T-Mobile.
Alright, we are back. They are getting lined up here. So we're going to take a look and see who is out front here. Take a look, see if we can find your pole sitter. It looks like it's going to be the 24. Going to be starting on pole here as they are getting into the correct order right now. It is indeed going to be the 24 is going to be your pole sitter. It is going to be Logan Christensen going to be pole sitter for the race. Let's get him ready here. Get back to our main camera. Your B main is out on to the track. We'll see how they stack up. Again, we're taking 20 drivers, and we already have the top 8 locked in. So that means 12 drivers will be making it to the feature race from the B main. This should be a very interesting race here tonight. Again, this is the B main. We still have the feature to go here tonight. So that the trophy dash took us a little longer than anybody expected. A lot of tempers were flying after that race. So we'll see if that carries over into the feature race. If it does, it could make for a very interesting night of racing. As again, right now we are gearing up to get ready to start the B main. It looks like we are just about ready to get that green flag. Alright, going green this time by your leader, Logan Christensen. Has control of the field now. It is in his hands to start this flag. There it is. Green flag is out as they're already 3 wide, and we got major contact going on through the back of this field already. And 2 cars getting the tangle. That is Brett Wheeler and the 30 getting together of Max Langevin. And no caution does come out. Let's go back to the front here. As here comes Dustin Sizemore trying to get into the mix. He is currently running in 5th position now. Is a 73 to get by. Caution is out. Again, caution is out here for the first time in the B main. And it is going to be Matt Hill getting involved. Let's go back and take a look.
Hey, salute a lot.
What happened here?
Now has the patchy
We're watching see what happened to Matt Hill. So we're going to switch camera angles here. What happened to Matt Hill for the caution to come out?
As long as hecklers love to heckle,
major contact with the outside wall.
Money.
And that car
15
goes
minutes
around and leans over.
15%
Caution
or more
does
on
come
car
out.
insurance.
As we go back up to live here.
Click on the subscribe
Again, that
button.
was a
Go on.
violent ride for Matt Hill. Again, we are back live here. Again, we'll see who's out front here. When it's all said and done, it is still the 24 of Logan Christensen. He is not the fastest one here in the session. It's actually Craig Levan with a 19.731. So again, having difficulties getting this race started. And we have even more drivers here than we did in the last race. So we'll see if that makes it even more interesting for these guys to get it started here. As it looks like we may go single file. We'll know more here in just a minute once we get everything going. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. You are watching the V2R TV Dirt Co Media House Sprint Car Series powered by Payday GG. Big shout out to Dirt Co Media House themselves for being the title sponsor of this series, and a big shout out to them for allowing us to stream to Facebook on 2 different pages. Again, Payday GG for putting up $250 purse here, 75 of that going to the winner. And we want to thank all the sponsors on MaxSpeedTV side as well. Sim Speed Shop, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, Virtual to Reality.tv, Dirt Co Media House, and Ohio IndyCar League. Big shout out to all of them for jumping on board here on MaxSpeedTV. If you're looking to get your name out there in a big series, check us out. You can either sponsor this series, they are always looking for sponsors, as well as MaxSpeedTV, as we are just about ready here to get the green flag. They're coming out of turn 4. And there it is. Green flag is in the air once again. And we'll see if this start can be better than the last. Looks like we did complete a lap, so we are going to go green flag racing here once again in the B main. Again, 20 laps is how many they have here in the B main. We've completed about 2. So we still have a lot of racing left to go as we're looking through the back of this field to see kind of where it's going to play out. Let's go back a little bit further here. Look at the group of cars going on back for about 5th, 6th, 7th, and even 8th position as these guys are too wide. Got 2 different cars there, the 56 and the 16 look identical, so that'll be a little difficult to tell those apart. We'll see. One is purple and one is red, so that'll make it a little easier here tonight as those guys battling it out right now. Again, the 56 is David Flick, and the 16 belongs to Michael Rosendahl, as those two are going to be battling really hard. But now it's going to be, looks like Rosendahl and the 73, as looks like Craig Van's going to get into the inside wall just a little bit. And it's going to cost him a position as Michael Rosendahl will get by him for that position. Again, these guys are battling extremely hard back here in the back of the field. Well, really mid-pack for that matter. They're too wide, too deep. Going to try to make it 3 wide as Rosendahl going to go around there a little bit. And it looks like David Flick is not having the run he wants right now, as he is still battling side by side with this group, trying to put in a good run for himself. But we have not had another caution yet, so that is good. Looking up front of these guys here, as they were trying to make it 4 wide for just a minute in front of them, and they did do so. Again, I don't think we'll take it back here. Brett Willard not having the run he wants to, as he's nearly dead last in the field right now, running in 2 spots next to last, so he is definitely not having it. As the 56 David Flicks is going to get into the tire and to push that car up, but he is unable, or is able to recover from it, as he will not lose any position to the 7. And here comes the 7 of Brett Willard, going to try to send it in. Couldn't quite complete it though, as it will go back up to the front of the field. There is your race leader at the moment, Logan Christensen, who is out front, and he has no intentions of slowing down anytime soon. Right behind him is the 32 of Troy Wagman, as we are now halfway home. 10 laps to go here in your B main. These guys are getting it together now, getting a little bit spread out here, as we'll look right behind them. There is Dustin Sizemore sitting in 3rd place, putting a terrific run together right now. Behind him in 4th place is the 18 of Kevin Loveys, and Loveys putting together a good run as well. Looks like we had one in the wall. Max Durfans is into the wall. He has major damage. Caution does not come out, as right there your leaders will take to the line to put him 1 lap down. The 21 of Stefan Kaladova, he is trying to come in. Kalavota trying to get there, running currently in 5th position, just can't quite get up to the front right now. Again, what a run for Logan Christensen, as he is putting together a awesome run here in the B main, and he definitely will be advancing to the feature race, barring he doesn't have any self-inflicted wounds here tonight and manages to wreck himself, or somebody catch him and they get tangled up together. Take a look here. Dylan Workman, the youngster, has major damage to the front of that car. He is not having quite the run he wanted to. See towards the back of the field, and looks like somebody is on pit road. Looks like it was David Flick that was told not to come back on the track. I knew it was him. He is already too many laps down and not able to come back at this point. That is unfortunate for him. 5 laps to go, though, for your leader, Logan Christensen. Now 4 laps left to go. Dustin Sizemore, though, he has got company coming from the 18 of Kevin Loveys, and Lovey's going to side up right in front of him. He will take that position. Contacts made. They're going to go side by side and drag race into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, it looks like Dustin Sizemore is going to take the position back one more time, is right there at the line. It will be Sizemore. And here comes the 18 of Kevin Lovey's back by him. These two duking it out right now for third position, and neither one of them want to give an inch, as it looks like it's going to be the 18 getting it. 2 to go at the line. There it is, 2 laps to go. Troy Wagaman in second place right now, but he has the fastest lap in the session with a 19:128 to a 19:174. He is reeling in your race leader right now, slowly but surely. 1 lap to go. White flag is in the air. The question is, can anybody catch up to Logan Christensen right now? He definitely has company coming from the 32 of Troy Wagaman, but I just don't think he has time to get by him. Checkered flag is waving, and your race winner is going to be the 24 of Logan Christensen. All right, that will do it for the B main. In the top 12 guys going to make it here. Let's take a little bit wider angle here, as we see guys starting to pull up there. It looks like everyone on your screen is going to make it. We'll see who else is not going to make it back here. Taking a further look back, that is actually all the cars on the lead lap here. So about only 9 cars on the track, so those guys will be making it. So very interesting. We have several cars out. 12 should be making it. We'll see if the full field does make it or not, as we had several cars out of the race. Again, those are the guys, so yellow flag is out here. Your B main is over, so coming up next is going to be your feature race. And that is coming up here in just a few moments. So give us just a minute. We're going to step away, and we are going to get to another commercial here for some of our sponsors, and we will be right back getting ready for your feature race.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further, and stop them in an instant. Who love tools and power. Guys who like to figure it out when no one else can. Who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
I have to tell you something incredible. Capital One has partnered with Hotels.com to give venture cardholders 10 miles on every dollar they spend at thousands of hotels. All you have to do is pay with this at Hotels.com/venture.
10 miles per dollar? That is incredible. I have the chills.
Because you're so excited.
Because ice is cold. And because of all those miles.
Obviously. What's in your wallet?
I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
This is the all-new Chevy Equinox. It offers rear seat reminder, built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay compatibility, and teen driver technology. It's crazy. Now to get all these features, you'd need all 6 of those crossovers.
That's insane.
Yep, and you still wouldn't get everything that's in this Equinox.
Wow. 6 cars in one.
Get 0% financing for 60 months or $2,250 total cash allowance on this Equinox LT when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Resolution number 1, binge more. Join the Uncarrier and get 4 unlimited lines for only $40 each. Whoa. Plus, Netflix for the whole family on us. So they get their shows.
Let's go, girl. You're gonna love this bit.
And you get yours. Watch however you want on your phone, tablet, or TV for just $40 per line with no extra charges.
Let's rock this joint.
All on America's best unlimited network, T-Mobile.
All right, we are back here. We still have a few more minutes before we get to the feature race. While we have a moment, let's see if we can't pull a driver up in here, see if we can't get an interview in. Let's see if we have a driver, so give us just a second. We'll be right back here with a driver for a quick interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. And again, a few of these drivers are going to go out on to the track here. While they're out on the track here, we do have your B main winner going to be starting on pole for the feature race. Cole Newhoffen. So first off, your starting pole for the feature race. I don't think we're going to see an invert. We did have one in the B main, I do believe. I believe it might have been a invert or not. We did not get that clarification. But either way, you're starting a pole for the feature race. So any strategy here to keep yourself out front?
Just kind of stay smooth. Try to avoid all the wrecks. Well, you'll be avoiding the wrecks when you're in front, but just stay smooth and don't screw up.
Well, that definitely is a good strategy there. And we saw people run out of fuel. It looked like you may have ran out of fuel right as you crossed the start-finish line to finish the race. So how close was it on fuel there for the B main?
Yeah, well, for the dash, I was literally going across the finish line. Right as I touched the finish line, I ran out of fuel.
Well, that was a very interesting race. We were listening in on the pit set. It seemed like a lot of tempers were flaring from the race communications that we were hearing. So hopefully none of that carries over here into the feature race. But as a driver, being in there, having think about it 5 or 6 times trying to start the race and having to do restart after restart, how frustrating it is for a driver like yourself to have to keep trying to restart the race and keep trying to have good starts to stay out in front of this field.
It gets tough. Like, you don't want to go too early, then screw up everybody else, but you just gotta just time it perfectly, and it's kind of frustrating if there's caution after caution after caution. You want to get the race over with, obviously.
Yeah, it definitely does. They say cautions breed cautions, especially here on dirt track racing. It just brings out that frustration amongst all the drivers. But we don't want to keep you here too long, but any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give for getting you here tonight for this race?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Sim Speed Shop, Team Friday, Dirt Division for coming on board yesterday, and my teammates at Team VLR for helping me out.
All right. Well, again, that was Cole Newhoffen driving the number 8 car here. It looks like we are getting ready for the feature race, so we're going to let him get back to the pits, and we will be right back here in just about a minute and a half with your starting grid. All right, folks. For anyone that's new here tonight, this is your feature race. This is going to be a little bit different to determine how they start. If you've not been here for one of these races before, it is done quite a bit different. The way this works, you will see them go, seeing 172 laps. That's not going to count. It looks like caution laps are not going to count here. So this could get interesting. This is a new twist for us that we are not even used to seeing. So, anyway, the way it's going to work, they're going to line up, take the 2 pace laps. They will then pull off, one go up, one go down on the high side and low side. They will get into the correct order. Then we will go through the HRE Motorsports starting lineup. Again, Cole Newhoffen gonna be the pole sitter here. He is way back in the field right now, as he was not in that qualifying session where they run the B main. So he will be the pole sitter though, so we'll get to him here in just a minute. So again, this is getting ready here to get this race started. Again, we may have to clarify some things here in just a minute. So again, everybody's starting to roll off here as we'll take a look to the front. The 32 is out up front right now. That is not going to be where they are staying. Again, they will mix it up here in a minute and get in the correct order based off of heat racing, the trophy dash, the B main, and all of that racing earlier. So that is coming up. Right now, they are getting roll call to tell where they're going to be started here. So some drivers that are not supposed to be here out on the track, so we're having to weed those out. So we will get that going here in just a minute. You'll kind of see how they're going to do it. You'll see one row go high, one row go low, and then it will be pretty evident how we're going to get this race started. Again, they have just a few laps to get into the correct order. Alright, again, pace truck is about to pull off here this time. Race control will throw a caution. We are not going racing this time, so hang tight with us. You will see what's going on here in just a minute as they start spreading it back out. They will spread apart, let the guys in the back that are the trophy dash drivers to the front of this field. Once they do that, then we will go racing. But that is coming up here in just a minute. Again, green flag is just about coming out. There it is, manually yellow being thrown. So now they're going to start cycling out here to get this race started. And so we'll go up to the box camera here so we can see just a little bit more. Taking a look is going to be Cole Newhoffen. There he is coming up through the middle. Cole and Newhoffen is going to be your pole sitter for this race. Again, once everybody gets in the correct order, we will go through your HRE Motorsports starting lineup. Oh, this is the best time for any. Let us know in chat. Who are you rooting for tonight? Who do you want to see win? And definitely, if you're new here tonight, hit that subscribe button if you like the racing, and if you like the overall racing here tonight for this race, definitely give it a thumbs up as we are getting ready for the feature race. Let's go ahead and go through your HRE Motorsports starting grid. Row 1 is going to be Richard Murdoff and Cole Newhoffen, not necessarily in that correct order. Row 2, Derek Walker and Hayden Earwood. Row 3, Ted Liett and Robert Kerstetter. Row 4, Nathan Davis and Austin Carr. Row 5 is going to be John Lepresto and Dakota Kuhn. Row 6 is going to be Logan Christensen and Craig Levan. Row 6 is going to be Lewis Hewitt and Max Durfence. Row 8 is going to be Troy Wagaman and Kevin Lovies. Row 9 is going to be Dustin Sizemore and Stephen Calavoda. Row 10 is going to be Anthony Lepresto and Michael Rosendahl, sorry. And row 11 is going to be Brett Wheeler and Max Langevin. Row 12 is going to be Shane Kelly and Tom Whipple. Whipple's actually not going to make it. Only the top 20 drivers will be making it. So that will do it for your HRE Motorsports starting grid. And we are going to go 4 wide here, folks. Again, they are good at what they do, and 4 wide salute to the fans. What a awesome sight here for the fans. 4 wide salute as they cross by the flag stand. Again, this is a timed session here. As you see them going 4 wide. What a awesome sight for all the fans out there. Now they're going to start cycling back out. Again, timed session here, so laps do not, our caution laps are not going to count. I don't believe this is a new one even for us. So we do apologize for that, but again, it looks like caution laps are not going to count here tonight. All right, again, green flag coming out, this time by a field of 20 drivers, 30 laps. So the word is from race control, 30 laps, first 20 caution laps count. After that last 10, they do not count for the last 10. This race will not end under caution. As we are going right now, green flag is out. We'll put up the top 3 for you to see who it is. It is Cole Newhoffen out front, Richard Murdoff in second right now. We got a lot of contact going on back here between Derek Walker, Ted Liette, and Austin Carr. As it looks like more contacts made. Derek Walker's going to go around. Caution is out. Well, let's take a look here and see. Trying to find... All right, again, where Nathan Davis got spun around there, so we do apologize. No laps were completed there, as we did, again, not complete any laps. So we will keep this going. Original restart coming out, again, no laps completed. So again, they are saying original restart, no laps were completed. So again, this is running this way, no caution laps do not count. So again, we are gonna get this thing going here in just a minute. They race control saying no laps completed. So definitely going to be a little bit longer here tonight, but it's definitely well worth it to have some caution-free, or not into the caution, have some good racing under green flag conditions. All right. So again, for anyone just tuning in with us here tonight, it does say 79 laps on the thing. That is not accurate. It is only a 30 lap feature here. Caution laps do not count. All right, caution is being thrown by race control, so we're going to get it sorted out here and get them in the correct order, and then we will go racing once again. Alright guys, we're going to step away here for just a minute and get to a commercial real fast. So give us just a minute while they get this sorted out, and we will be right back.
I have to tell you something incredible. Capital One has partnered with Hotels.com to give venture cardholders 10 miles on every dollar they spend at thousands of hotels. All you have to do is pay with this at hotels.com/venture.
10 miles per dollar? That is incredible. I have the chills.
Because you're so excited.
Because ice is cold. And because of all those miles.
Obviously. What's in your wallet?
I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
All right, we are back here. They are still getting some stuff sorted out here. Again, iRacing threw the caution it was not supposed to. So that is not what was supposed to happen. So that is going to make a little interesting here tonight, as this is going to make it a little bit longer, as they will have to take the laps and then sort it back out. No laps were completed. We show lap 12, but again, no laps have been completed yet. Again, 13 car of Austin car is going to the back due to that caution being brought out, and we are going to go racing this time by. So again, green flag coming out this time by. Again, no laps completed. All right, it is. Green flag is back in the air. We're racing once again, and it looks like we have some tempers flaring in the pits here, as there is some foul language being used down there. We cannot repeat over the air. The tempers are flaring amongst some of these drivers, as we have a car going over, and it's Cole Newhoffen. Caution is out. Cole Newhoffen going over the fence. Cole Newhoffen out of the race. So let's go back and take a look.
Hey, so lose a lot.
What happened to Cole Newhoffen here? We will switch over to a different camera angle. Right here he goes, and all by himself slides up, gets into the outside wall, and out of the track he goes.
His
night is over. He's going to go
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
For him, it's his night.
If you like funny
is
Geico videos,
over.
click on the subscribe button. Go on, or must I prod thee like an obstinate mule?
Alright, back up to live. That is going to put Richard Murdoff in the lead as the caution is out. Again, anyone tuning in tonight, you're watching the V2R TV Dirt Co Media House Sprint Car Series powered by Payday GG. Alright, again, Newhoffen out of the race already. It's all by himself, just gets into the outside wall after sliding up and brings out the first real caution here. That is unfortunate for Cole. He had such a good run going here that he is the first one out of the race. Alright, they are going green this time by. Again, caution laps are not counting, though. They are still counting. We're just going to go according to how iRacing says. So Derek Walker is going to be on outside pole here. And there it is. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again. Again, we'll give you a prize as to how many laps are completed as soon as we get that in from race control. But we have a huge battle going on right now. Back in the back, here's a caution is going to come out once again in the back, and there is a ton of cars getting involved. Taking a look, Anthony LaPresto is still on his side here. Let's go back and take another look.
Hey, so lose a lot. Thou hast the patchy beard of a prepubescent squire. Thy armour was forged by a feeble-fingered peasant woman. Your mum!
What happened to Anthony Lepresto here? Oh, just a huge power up bringing
15
out
minutes
the
could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The second
If you like
caution
funny
of the
Geico
night.
videos, click on the subscribe
We'll go
button.
back up to
Go
live,
on,
but again,
or must I prod thee like an
bringing out
obstinate
yet another
mule?
caution. Oh, that is our second caution of the night. I do believe we'll take a look here at our cautions. A third caution of the night, 7 laps. Again, we do not have nearly 2 million laps to go. We are only going to be running 30 laps here. We'll see in just a second if we can't get how many laps are left to go here in the feature race. Alright, we do have a word in with race control. We'll see how many laps we have left. 30 laps. I think we may have completed 2 or 3. We will get that in here in just a few moments. Alright, Richard Murdoch going to be on the pole once again. Derek Walker putting in a good run with him here. If he can possibly give him a run for his money. Showing him in first right now, but he is on the outside. We'll see if he can get by him. Again, Derek Walker going to put a good run. See if he can't give him that run for the money. Put Raven Graphics number 28 in the front of this race as the green flag is back out, and we already have cars going around. It looks like Lewis Hewitt, and he does keep it going somehow. I don't know how he did it, but we are racing still. No caution does come out. Richard Murdoch out front right now, and what a good run. Robert Kerstetter does get by Derek Walker. Derek Walker is going to hang in there with him, though, try to make something happen with it here. Again, this is your feature race. We'll keep you apprised on how many laps we have to go as we have it. Kerstetter goes into the outside wall. No caution comes out. And Derek Walker got a piece of that as well, so he's going to drop all the way back to 4th position. Now a lot of people out of shape. Nathan Davis out of shape as well, so that is unfortunate for him, as these guys are all sorts out of shape back here. We're watching the battle for 3rd position. Derek Walker bounces back to 3rd. Nathan Davis behind him in 4th place. Kevin Lovey's one we don't talk about a whole lot. He's up in 2nd place right now. And Richard the Rocker Murdoch in first place right now, putting on a huge run as he is coming out of turn 2. Can he win this race tonight and put together a huge win? The question is, can he? Derek Walker sitting in 3rd place. Kevin Lovey's in 2nd. Nathan Davis in 4th. And John Lepresto. Now Lewis Hewitt rounding out your top 5 as the caution's going to come out once more. And it is John Lepresto bringing out the caution here. Let's go back and take a look.
Hey, salute a lot. Thou hast the patchy beard of a prepubescent squire. Thy armour was forged by a feeble-fingered peasant woman. Your mum!
As long as hecklers love to heckle, you can count on Geico saving folks money.
Boring!
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If you like funny Geico videos, click on the subscribe button. Go on, or must I prod thee like an obstinate mule?
Alright, we are back here. We go back up to live. Richard Murdoch still out front. Again, you are watching the V2R TV Durco Media House Sprint Car Series, powered by Payday GG. And it has been a very interesting night of racing so far. We've been here for about 2.5 hours so far. And we'll see if we can get a word in with how many laps we do have left. I believe they said 4 laps completed, so we still have 26 laps to go here in the feature race. So very interesting as to how many laps we do have left. Again, it says 27 laps completed, but they are not counting caution laps. So we've run 27 laps. Only 4 of those have officially counted. It looks like we're getting a word of 6. Well, 6 laps were completed, not 4, so we do apologize for that. Still have 24 laps to go here in the feature race. And it looks like everybody is getting ready here. We'll see if we get the green flag this time by. I do believe the lights are off on the pace truck. And indeed they are. He's pulling in. There it is. Green flag is back in the air. We're racing once again here in your feature race, and they are making it 3-4 wide some of the time here at the start of this race as they single file it back out. Everybody trying to put on a good run here. Chase down. There goes Lovey's going to take to the front over Richard Murdoff. Murdoff's going to try to run him down. Can't quite do it. And looks like 5 to go. So we did complete more laps, and it's like 5 laps to go. As we got a caution coming out once again. So I do apologize, but when they said 5 to go. Oh, a big wreck there. And a major wreck back there. Caution coming out. Again, too many cars to get involved. We only have 15 of the 20 cars left here on the track. As it looks like I thought Davis is going to take the high side. I thought he was about to pull it over there for a minute. But he is not going to do so. He was just going up there. And I'm not sure what he's doing. Just trying to rev it up just a little bit here with 5 laps to go when they take the green. All right, we are back here. Again, 5 laps to go at the line, and then we will get to the post-race show. We may have to put a sensor or a warning on this post-race show, as it could get very interesting there. Again, we try to keep the negativity and foul language out of the broadcast booth, but we can tell already that it is definitely heating up between the drivers right now with this race, so we are going to do our best to keep it kid-friendly here. Again, G-rated. But Richard Murdoff, it looks like he is opting to take the outside. No, there he is. Kevin Lovey's is going to be it, but there it is. Green flag is back in the air once again. We're racing 5 laps to go at the line. We're going to hang tight with the leaders right here, as Richard Murdoff is going to slide back up in front of Kevin Lovey's, but it's not going to stick, as Kevin Lovey's is going to take back to the front here to take the lead. Richard Murdoff trying to battle. He's got Lewis Hewitt coming in here very fast, and it looks like Hewitt will take second place, as you've got Austin Carr running back there now. He's going to take third, and he doesn't even have a front wing on there. So definitely a skilled driver if he's able to drive that car and not even have a front wing. But here comes Lewis Hewitt trying to take third back one more time. This is going to get very interesting here to see if these guys can get who's going to get in third right now, as here comes Ted Liette trying to get into the mix as well. Again, you're watching a battle right now for the third position, as Ted Liette's going to get into the back as the 16, my bad. That is Michael Rosendahl, and he is going to pop a little wheelie there. 2 laps to go. Kevin Lovey's out front, though. Can Kevin Lovey's get the win here? 2 laps to go. White flag's going to be coming out next time by. Lewis Hewitt in second. Richard Murdoff going to take second from him, as right there. white flag is in the air as we look to see if he can be the winner. Right now it is Lovey's, Murdoch, and Carr. Now it's going to be Hewitt as those three are duking it out very close right now. But it looks like it is going to be, as the checkered flags are coming out, your race winner is going to be Lovey's, followed by Murdoch, and Hewitt going to take second place, or third place. So, again, it's going to be Lovey's, Murdoch, and Hewitt. Going to be your top three drivers. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use our overlays here too much for the end of this race, as they didn't gonna finish in the correct order. So we are not going to be able to here unless they do stop it here. It looks like they are not going to be in the correct order. So give us just a minute. We're going to get some stuff sorted out here. And we will try to get a post-race show in here in just a few moments.
We're for guys who wrench, torque, tune, who see dirty hands as proof of a hard day's work. We're for guys who like to make things go faster, higher, further, and stop them in an instant. Who love tools and power. Guys who like to figure it out when no one else can. Who can tell the type of bike by the sound of the engine. Why are they so important? Because without them, this won't get delivered on time. And he doesn't cross the finish line, and the world literally stops moving. At UTI, we don't settle for good, we drive for great. The world's top companies help build our programs so you can get the education you need to achieve success in the automotive, diesel, motorcycle, collision repair, and marine industries. We're for success, your success. Universal Technical Institute.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with your post-race show. Again, we can't use the overlay here to show you who was in what position, as they are a little bit out of order. But coming away in a third place here tonight was Lewis Hewitt. First off, it was a very interesting race night, to say the least, and we'll try to leave it at that. But overall, as far as your car and this track, minus the other cars on the track here tonight, how was your car handling? And if we had a few more laps, do you think you could have run down Kevin or Richard?
Yeah, my car was alright. It was pretty banged up from the start of the race, I think. So I had a bent front end, but no, I don't think I had anything for Kevin. Kevin was too fast for me tonight. Yeah, a couple more green laps, I think I'd have got Richard, but yeah, not Kevin. He was too quick.
Well, it definitely, like I said, a bit of a long night here. But anyone that's ever been in a real race car, been at a real racetrack, knows that these races do take a long time. That is part of being a dirt track racer. You expect to come out and spend some time with the track. So that aspect of it, about par for a real racetrack. It does take quite a bit of time. But we want to talk a little bit about how was the track, how rough was it, or was it fairly smooth? And we all know we have an update coming up on the 6th, where they're going to be fixing some stuff. And we know this track isn't necessarily some people's favorite, but looking forward to Lima Land and the dirt track at Charlotte. Are you looking forward to those new tracks coming in here to mix this up just a little bit?
Yeah, look, I'm definitely looking forward to the new tracks. Charlotte and Lima Land look great, so there should be some good racing there. Good to have another short track with Lima Land. But yeah, real racing does take a while, but honestly, this took too long tonight. I think, we've got the heat racing formats in iRacing, and that's worked really well for the past 5 weeks here in this league. And, the other races, we had some great racing, and I think tonight showed that, we really need to run the heat racing format. It produces better racing in the end, and it's a nice, quick night for everyone, really.
Definitely a little bit quicker. Hopefully, it is in the works. The caution laps won't count on iRacing, so with any luck, we'll get that pretty soon. And we also have the cushion coming out, so that's going to make it a little more interesting. But we don't want to keep you too late here tonight, as it's going on about 11:30 Central Time. Not sure what it is your time, but any sponsors or any shout-outs you want to give for that third place finish here tonight?
Yeah, once again, I'd just like to thank my team, TTL Esports, and all of our supporters. We've got Ash Media, Hyper Simulators, SimSpec Engineering, Down Under Graphics, and Ultimate.tv. Thanks to Ultimate.tv, and to you for broadcasting this, as well as V2R for hosting it all.
All right. Well, again, congrats on third place. Moving to second place, led 17 laps here tonight. That is Richard Murdoff. You led quite a few laps, but then got overtaken at the end by Kevin Loveys. So first off, we always like to know, did you have anything for him? We know you were right there with him the all race. If you'd had a few more green flag laps, could you have got by him?
There was no way I was going to be able to run Kevin down. I had nothing for him. I misunderstood what they said in the meeting, and I finished the race with 22 extra gallons, I checked, and was trying to burn some fuel off under yellow, but I realized that didn't work. But yeah, I had nothing for Kevin there late in the run.
Well, definitely that much fuel in there is going to make that car weigh a ton, and it will slow it down. So obviously, looking back, you definitely would have loved to put less in there. So if you had put less in there, you'd have probably had a good shot at getting up there to him. And said you led the most laps here overall in the race. Leads 17 compared to 11 laps for the rest of them. Cole Newhoffen obviously wrecked out early in the night, flipping all by himself on the outside wall. So that unfortunately ended his night a little bit earlier than he expected. But any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give for that second place finish?
I'd like to thank Rocket Racing Setups and Dustin Sizemore for hosting a couple rooms for us to get our setups down for tonight.
Well, good job on second place. Finishing one spot ahead of him tonight was the 18 of Kevin Loveys. First off, congrats on the win. You snuck it out there towards the end of the race, and you come away with the win. Anything special you did to that setup to make it that fast, or was it just a little bit of luck out here tonight?
Oh, definitely a lot of luck getting through all that mayhem, but the car got pretty good there at the end, so. And once I got out front, I was able to make some pretty clean laps, so it all worked out.
Well, it definitely looked like being at the front was the safest place to be here tonight. So, minus all the bumping and banging that was going on in the back, how was the track? It doesn't look like we have too much slick on it. It looks fairly slick, but not as slick as we've seen it in the past. So did it slick off really bad or just a little bit? And how many, if any, were any ruts forming in this track tonight?
Yeah, the front stretch was pretty rough right at the flag stand, but there was 2 lanes. It's right around the outside or right around the inside.
Well, definitely a... go ahead.
So there wasn't really anything in the middle because the top and the bottom were too fast, but I really don't understand why everybody's crashing.
Yeah, definitely a few more cautions than we wanted here tonight. but I'm sure they will address that moving forward. But any sponsors or shout-outs you just want to give for that victory here tonight?
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to my boy Jesse out on the left coast at Durco Media House, my buddy Tim Hunt Design, and everybody at UDSRA.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the win here tonight. And we are just about done. We still have a few more pieces of business to take care of. Again, can't go through the results here for you because they are not in the correct order. So we apologize for that. But again, they are not in the correct order. But we want to give a shout out to all the sponsors that make all of this possible on the MaxSpeedTV side of things, of course. SimSpeedShop.com, HRE Motorsports, and Elite 7 Racing, both of those great teams sponsoring us here on MaxSpeedTV. Virtual2Reality.tv, of course. Not only do we do their series, they give us some 3-month codes to give away. So we do have a few of those left. So if you want to message us on MaxSpeedTV Facebook page, excuse me, you can definitely get one of those, and we can hook you up with that if you've never been on iRacing before. And we're losing our voice here just a little bit. Durco Media House. If it wasn't for them, we would not be on Facebook right now streaming this race as well as to YouTube. So big shout out to them for allowing us to do that. And Ohio IndyCar League. We not only broadcast their league, they are also a sponsor here. So big shout out to them. We will be back tomorrow night. Sorry about that. But again, not sure how much that got missed. But again, Durco Media House, big shout out to them for being the title sponsor. And Payday GG for putting up $250. Again, I had a little mic issue there. We got that sorted out though. But Payday GG putting up $250 for a purse. So 75 of that going to the winner here tonight. Again, that will wrap it up until the next race next Friday night, and we actually have a Wednesday night race coming up on the 7th for midgets, so stay tuned for more information for that, and we will see you at the next race. So on behalf of MaxSpeedTV and Virtual2Reality.tv, we will see you at the next race.